Well, hey, my friends, it's Kris Reece here, and I want to talk to you today about how to find more hours in a day by slaying the 11 biggest time vampires. Time vampires are thieves that come in when you least expect it and rob you of time. Now, time vampires don't target the time that you need to take care of your obligations. Instead, they go right for the time that you have to make something of yourself. Look, just like the devil doesn't show up in a red suit and a pitchfork, time vampires don't announce themselves with a "I want to waste your time." Instead, they sneak in like a cat burglar, zap your time, and leave you with no energy to do what you want to do. When this happens, you vow to never again lose such valuable time until the next time that you realize you've been robbed. And in my life and practice, I have found that there are 11 time vampires that disguise themselves as a wolf in sheep's clothing. These time bandits seem harmless until you're lying in bed at night wondering where the day went. Time vampire number 1. Quick questions. Hey, you got a sec? Or, can I ask you a quick question? Are phrases that make the hair on the back of my neck stand up. And while it may be true that to ask their question would only take a minute, but for you to answer it to their satisfaction is another story. How many times have you hoped that a conversation would take 2 minutes and the next thing you know, an hour has been chewed up? Time vampire number 2, answering calls. I never answer my phone if I am in the middle of something that I need to focus on. It drives my husband crazy. He's the type that will answer the call only to tell the person that he's busy and request to call them back. I say, what's the point? Just call them back when you're free. To answer a call scatters your attention and it pulls you away, and it causes more time to have to be devoted to calling them back. Time vampire number 3. Screen time. This can be TV, your phone, video games, you name it. Have you ever calculated how much time you spend with the TV or how many times you check your social media feeds? These are total time sucks. Would you rather spend your time focused on your business or on other people? Time vampire number 4. Running errands. I alluded to this one in my book, Make It Matter. Be careful in what you think is a quick errand. It always takes longer than you expect. Errands remind me of calories. You always consume more than you think. Time vampire number 5. Checking email. I am so guilty of this. I had to train myself to only check emails at certain times of the day. If you check an email during a time that you're unable to respond, then that email took up just twice as long and consumed your thoughts in the meantime. Time vampire number 6. Being a people pleaser. Guess what kind of people givers attract? Takers. Instead of continually saying yes to people who will never be satisfied, do some digging as to what is truly motivating you to try to make people happy at your expense. Time vampire number 7. Gossip. There are no positive benefits to gossip. It hurts others and it robs you of time as you focus on someone or something that is likely out of your control and probably none of your business. Time vampire number 8. Procrastination. The classic "I'll do it later" seems like a good time saver, but the opposite is true. Procrastination takes more mental energy and time than just doing it. Time vampire number 9. Get there quick schemes. There are no shortcuts to success, and these schemes look enticing and seem like a shortcut, but take you away from your goal, costing valuable time to get back on track. Time vampire number 10. Thinking. Thinking is often another form of procrastination. And there is a time to think and a time to act. Look, I'm not encouraging you to act impulsively. Rather, I'm encouraging you to make a decision. Either act or don't, but stop pondering it. Set a time limit on how long you will think on something and make a decision, even if your decision is to do nothing. Time vampire number 11. Worry. Worry is a form of negative meditation. It's also a useless attempt at control, and it robs you of precious time that you could be using for something more life-giving. Give your concerns over to God so that you can focus on what He's called you to do. You have been called to a great purpose. Your life was meant to make a difference. You wouldn't let a robber into your house to steal your possessions, would you? Don't let these 11 time vampires rob you of a life of peace and purpose. I am in no way saying that all of these time vampires have to go, but if you want to live a life that you're proud of, you will have to learn how to control them before they control you. If you desire to find and fulfill your God-given purpose but don't know where to start, I want to invite you to grab a copy of my new book, Make It Matter. It's a roadmap to living a life of purpose. It will help you to discover what God created you for, develop your gifts, and design a life you're proud of. So I will include that link in the description section below. And while you're down there, let us know which time vampire you plan to slay this week. And if you'd give this video a thumbs up, I'd greatly appreciate it. Until next time, remember, nothing is impossible with God.